What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Beaky here, and let's talk about the lessons learned from Assassin's Creed Unity, Mass Effect Andromeda, and Need for Speed 2015. Will we as gamers take away the right message from these games over the last few years? Will developers actually realize that gamers have had enough and actually put in the right process to make sure that the game gets released in a great state? Let's talk about this, ladies and gentlemen, because there's a lot to deconstruct, because we as gamers have made some mistakes, and so have the developers. And I'd like to call out us as gamers when we make these mistakes, because I am somebody who got Assassin's Creed Unity. I am somebody who played Need for Speed 2015, so I am partly to blame. I put my money into these games, so yes, I am blaming myself as a gamer for the way these games came out and supported them in some format. But it seems like recently these developers have started to actually take a break. Look at Need for Speed 2015. There was no Need for Speed in 2016. Look at Assassin's Creed Unity came out, then Syndicate came out, then Assassin's Creed was gone for a year. Now we're hearing that Mass Effect Andromeda, after the recent bug and controversy around that game, is going to be taking a hiatus and come back years in the future. And that leads us to the question, with this time off from these franchises and Assassin's Creed being the one that's about to be come back in the Egypt time frame, will Ubisoft, at least for Assassin's Creed Unity first, realize that the game has to be polished from the get-go? It can't have stupid bugs. You can't be seeing faces that look all backwards. It just needs to be a polished, full experience on the disc. It cannot be something that they have in a freaking 2 gigabyte, 10 to 10 gigabytes. At one point, guys, there was a pack for Assassin's Creed Unity that was over 5 gigs. That is just insane and nuts. That is insanity. Games should not be doing that. Like, did you add a whole nother map to the game or something like that? That's not DLC, that's a patch. And I'm tired of this happening to us as gamers, that we are spending our money on these titles and that we're getting half-assed experiences from these disc-based video games when we receive them in our hands. And I want to know if Ubisoft is going to put out this new Assassin's Creed Egypt Origins or whatever they want to call it, and actually realize that us as gamers are going to start waiting for these reviews. We're going to be more cautious with our money unless we can be guaranteed that when we go into the store and pick up a brand new game, that it's a polished title. The same thing comes with 2015 Need for Speed. That game was lackluster. It wasn't that great. It didn't feel the same feeling and awesomeness as something like Need for Speed Hot Pursuit that came out in 2010. That was like one of the greatest and the coolest Need for Speed in a long time. But then they shut down the studio that made the game quite... They shut down the damn studio, man. How do you have the game that did the best, got the most rewards? They shut down the studio that made that game, and then every Need for Speed after that has been lackluster. So I want to know from these developers, have you learned your lesson? Mass Effect, EA, have you learned your lesson that you cannot put out a crappy half-assed game anymore? You have to put out a full and completed game. You cannot rush a game out there to meet your quarterly deadline so you could get enough sales to get your profit margins up for you stockholders at the end of the month. Yes, gaming is a business, and I do understand that. They have to make money. They have to sell shares. They have to make investors happy. But we as consumers, where we got to talk about right now, have a big responsibility as well to not support when we see things like this happening. Many consumers, I told my friends this, I told them, bro, I don't think you should buy a Mass Effect Andromeda on release because of plain and simple fact that they look like they're rushing this game out. This is before the game was even out. And I was correct. And my friend did eventually listen to me and not buy the game when it was released. He eventually did get the game because he's a big master. He wanted the story, but he waited till he could get a sale. He didn't have to buy the game at a full price. He waited after the fact, after all the freaking drama came down and the price was dropping around the places, and he was able to find a sale on the game. I still wouldn't support Mass Effect Andromeda until all the bugs were fixed, but hey, it's not me. Some people will be able to play through the game just fine. But I'm sure as hell I'm being really cautious since Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm being very careful about buying or pre-ordering anything with the Assassin's Creed name on it until I actually get to see if this game is worthy of my day one purchase. Or day 2 if I have to wait till after the game comes out for a review, because many publishers these days are not giving out early review copies or codes to developers, to game reviewers, to actually review the game to get the review out in a timely fashion. Bethesda's one of the people that are doing this right now, but luckily from them, it hasn't bitten them in the ass too bad so far, so they're kind of lucky. My whole point here, guys, we as gamers have to be cautious. with things like Mass Effect Andromeda, Assassin's Creed Unity, Need for Speed, all going on hiatus for a little bit. Those franchises, we're going to take a little bit of time before we see them again. The soonest we're going to see something new from these games is Assassin's Creed Egypt, which we're assuming it's coming out this year, but who knows? It could be a 2018 game, for all we know. There's no official announcement yet. When these games do reappear, we got to take a moment and say, am I pre-ordering this one? Yeah, that hat looks really cool that it comes with. Yeah, that collectible coin or collectible statue looks really cool. Try to get this. Or, oh, I really like the Mass Effect franchise, and there's a multiplayer mode. They're giving me 2x EXP if I pre-order the game. Hold up, wait a moment, and actually think. What happened in the past? What happened when the Mass Effect 3 ended? What happened with Mass Effect Andromeda? Need for Speed fans, wait a moment and think about what has happened with the Need for Speed games since 2010 Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. The quality of those games have basically gone down step by step by step. Assassin's Creed fans, we want Assassin's Creed to be great again. I truthfully do, and we gotta wait. That's our responsibility as gamers. We have to speak with our money. We have to let these developers know that we will not pre-order games when their previous entries were absolutely ass. We just gotta go out there and be like, we're gonna wait till the good release of your game is out, and then we're gonna purchase this. So this is Beaky here with the Untitled Game Show. Gonna let you guys know. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Share your own opinions in the comment section below.